Hello and welcome to this reading. My name is Carmen, and in this reading we are going to focus on the Divine Masculine and especially on the third party situation. I invite you to stay with me till the end because maybe the thing that you need to know is coming in the end of this video through me, for you, also through the reading. It's accumulating the energy that we are moving through, and you will already receive a lot of healing with this reading. So I invite you now to relax, sit back, and receive the message of today. So first of all, I'm going to ask the question, what is the Divine Masculine currently going through with that karmic partner? Let's see. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. What I get from this card is that he is trying to love that karmic partner, his current partner, to the fullest, but he sees that his efforts are leaking away because this partner is not meant for him. This partner is not created to be with him forever, and it might look like they're really happy and it seems like they are always going deeper and even married or something or have children, a house, whatever, but it's all in illusion. And I feel like that he is awakening to this truth that the partner that he is with is not designed to be with him, and all his love is kind of like leaked away and not fully received because only you can receive his love to the fullest. Let's continue. The next question I want to ask here is, how is he feeling about that situation? So pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Again, I feel like that's a going deeper. I feel he's seeing the red flags of this karmic situation, of the third party situation, of the relationship that he is currently having. I feel like he's getting them and they get louder and more intense. So the universe is already sending him signs that this person is not meant for him, and also already signs like what he doesn't like in a partner and what he wants instead. And what I get from this is that he's still kind of like numbing out a little bit to this, but trust that the universe is going to help him see this truth, what is going on right now. And he already knows deep within himself. It just takes a lot of patience and time to really release all the boundaries, maybe resentment here, to fully open himself up to the truth. It's a big change. It's a big change to see that the partner that you are with is not the perfect one. And it can be really a hard experience. So we really have compassion for your man. And by the way, in the end, I'm also going to share some very beautiful and insightful secrets that can help you tremendously heal your union, that will help your Divine Masculine accelerate your coming together in the physical. Let's go deeper with the next card. I'm gonna ask the question, and it's this. How is he feeling about that relationship? And the card says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, I feel he feels very alone and misunderstood, and that he can't really talk to anyone, especially not his male friends probably, about how he truly feels within himself, because yeah, as I said before, he sees the red flags in his life, in his relationships, but he feels very alone and misunderstood. Maybe also even abandoned, and like not all of his desires can become true, which is a lie. But that is how he currently feels. So next I'm going to pull a card for the question, how is he feeling about that karmic? It says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What I get from this is that he feels empty about that karmic. Deep down, he knows that. He knows it's a very shallow and superficial love that he's experiencing. And I feel he is kind of like in this denial mode of loving himself first before he can really love another. And especially like he can't love his karmic partner to the fullest because they are not meant to receive all of his love. They can't, because they also have a twin flame and they are meant to be together. And in truth, we already are one with our twin flame at the core. Everything that I'm sharing here is also for you to look at. Since you share one consciousness, if that resonates with you, let me know. But for now, just receive and relax. I'm also going to share very helpful things for you. In the end of this video, of this reading, what I get is he feels shallow and he feels not fully appreciated, not fully respected. He feels taken from. This is what I get. But on the surface, it looks like he is really happy, but he knows for himself that he's making this happiness up and that this love, kind of like love that he's experiencing right now, is really a shallow thing. It has no depth. He can't really go deeper here, and it's more like a short-term high. So we want to continue with the next card and the next question. What is the reason that he is still choosing to remain in that relationship? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Oh yeah, that's really juicy. So he is still in that relationship because he feels like this person is really helping him to awake him faster to his true desire and the belief that true love is real, which it is. True love is real, and only love is real. And he called in a soulmate to have contrast in his life, so obvious contrast right in his face that he can't miss and can't fail to look at and reassess his whole life. And so maybe you also know this from your life. I personally know when I look back at a relationship I had in my past, like when I rewrote my love list, which is the list that can help you identify your true twin flame and call them in, you get clear on all your core values in them, what you want them to be, what you desire in life. Like just a few examples, like I want my man to be respectful. I want my man to be committed. I want him to focus on God first and make love priority number one, make himself priority number one, and all this stuff, right? And honesty. And some of my relationships that I had, actually, no, most of them, no, all of them, I'm sorry, all of them could never fulfill 100% of my love list. There was always something that was totally off. And it took me sometimes some time, sometimes more, sometimes less, to recognize that this person is truly not for me. Even though something deep inside me always told me from the beginning, this person is not meant to be together forever with me. This person is not my perfect partner. But I knew I wanted this relationship. I needed it. It was teaching me so much and so much contrast. And I have so much compassion for myself that I was choosing relationships like that. But it really helped me tremendously. And so now when I rewrote my love list, I checked back on every relationship I had in the past and said, like, I didn't like that he didn't respect me. I didn't like that this and that was happening. I mirrored it with the mirror exercise that Jeff and Shalia teach. It's a very helpful tool to heal your union. Then I rewrote what I want in my man. Like, I want him to be respectful and committed and all of that, right? So this is really, really a perfect and totally fine way to heal your union and have compassion for your man. As I shared from my experience, and maybe you relate here too, from past relationships that you had, is that it's not a nice thing to be with someone else that is not meant for you. It can be really challenging, and it always has an end. It always has an end, because you grow and you want to go deeper and you want to expand in life. You want to have the perfect life, but you can't have the perfect life when you're not with the perfect partner. In truth, you already are with your perfect partner within yourself, and he is with you right now already in your heart. this situation is powerful. It's really, when you are with a partner, everything is amplified anyway, and so you can't hide from your patterns. You have to face them eventually. This is why he is still in this relationship. There is so much for him to look at. And no worries, time is an illusion. It's just a matter of taking one step at a time and be willing to look at how he truly feels about this situation, about his life, what he desires. Wow, this was deep, this was insightful. So let's go deeper. Let's check the next question. And by the way, anything that you see in his life that seems like toxic or not good, he's even with a best friend that is not good for him, or you feel like he's not good for him, or whatever the situation is, it's all the same at the core. I think you get me here. And if you have further questions, please let me know in the comments. And we are here to help you. We are here, and I would love to help you with this. So let's check. What is he thinking about that karmic? What is he thinking about the situation that he struggles currently with? It says chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, he thinks on the outside like, and he's not stupid, right? We are all kind of like chasing the good in life. And so this is why some people do drugs. Some people desire to get high. And it's this artificial thing of experiencing love, but it's a short-term thing. And so he thinks like, oh, just because it was glowing in the beginning, here has to be something here for me, something deeper. And while he is in spiritual truth, right, I feel like he is trying to betray himself, trying to convince himself like, wow, that's it. I found it. I found the situation. I found my best friend. I found the perfect job. But it takes time to let these thought systems go, or to see true love. Uncovering this within oneself really takes a lot of commitment and honesty in looking at how you truly feel. And sometimes maybe you can relate as well. I can share from my perspective now. And this is the same what the divine masculines moving through. Like, for example, when I got drunk in the past, something within me told me like, wow, this is amazing. I feel so good, and I should always feel like this. And yeah, part of this is right. Like, this is ascension. When you feel so good, when you feel so in tune, you feel light, you feel easy, you feel good. Just good, right? But when I now feel into it, it was always this, now I'm honest with myself, it was always this artificial feeling, like something still felt not good about it. It felt ungrounded. It felt unstable, unsafe, not healthy. These things won't get you what you truly desire in life, and especially not sustainable stuff. So I feel like he might be also letting go of an addiction here. And that's totally fine. Have a lot of compassion for your man. I know from my experience, it's a tough one. It can be a tough one, but with the right support, it's super easy. And I was addicted to some stuff in my life, but I made it through, and I'm so grateful that I persisted. And it's also showing in my union that my man is taking responsibility for his own life and not chasing the high anymore, and also grounding and feeling more stable and safe in life and going from there. You know, you will experience the high, your man will experience the high when he learns to fully ground, because then he can grow like a skyscraper in the sky. You first of all have to build a big hole in the ground and build up from there, like trees, right? They have roots in the ground, and now you can really expand into heaven. The next question I'm going to ask is he thinking about you? I can already tell you yes, but I'm going to pull a card. It says engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yes, he's thinking of you. Yes, he desires you. Yes, he desires to be with you, even though it looks like, what the fuck? Why is he then choosing to be with someone else, or choosing to fuck off in his other relationships? Whatever the case is, he is thinking of you. And whenever you feel the love within yourself for him, he does so too. He might not admit it at first, but it is. It always is, since you share one consciousness. And the beautiful thing is that you as a feminine, you don't have to convince your man about the love between you. It just is. The truth is, and the truth is superior. And I remember when I was with a false twin flame actually, but still fulfilled his purpose with helping me heal into my union. But he was once telling me when I was trying to convince him, like, hey, you should break up with that third party situation with the karmic because, we belong together and all the signs speak for it. And I can feel it so deeply within my heart. I was really sharing it with him like this from an open heart, like very vulnerable and innocent. And then he shared at some point, like, Carmen, shut up. It was compassionately. But he said basically, when you truly believe that we are meant to be together, then if I would be you, Carmen, then just relax and trust that it will happen anyway. Why do you try to convince me now? Let me have my own journey. And he was so right. I was so grateful for pointing this out to me. And I feel that this is something that he wants you to know right now, that you can just relax into the truth of your oneness and that he desires you the same. But sometimes, when you feel more advanced or more spiritual awakened than him, he has another piece equally to your spiritual awakening that you don't see right now. Maybe for my union, it was like, I felt like I was the spiritual awakened one. I was awakened to twin flames and stuff. And he was like, what the fuck, go away with this shit. Sorry. But he had something else figured out in his life perfectly and was teaching me something here. And this was his life purpose. He was teaching me like success in his life purpose, following his dreams and grounding and doing physical stuff while I was always on the inner and meditating all the time. But, this journey is about living actually your life and not going into a cave and meditate there all day. This is very physical, and physical union is meant to be. What you feel on the inside is meant to manifest on the outside. Just relax into the truth that you are already one, and he's teaching you something here. So when you feel like you are more spiritual awakened and he's not, trust that he has an equal piece to you and that you are actually always on the same page. Because you are one, you help each other heal into the piece that you are kind of like missing or blind to, but that you already have in your union, that he's helping you here. Okay. What I get from the next card is, that's perfect as well, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, he wants you to already forgive him for choosing this. He knows that this really hurts you. And he's not doing that to hurt you. He's not doing that to, he's not a sadistic person or something. He is moving through that hurt with you on another level. And he wants you to know that you are always together and that you should forgive him, forgive yourself for calling that into your union to heal. Just see it as an opportunity to learn and grow, to be stronger. And you might be what I'm getting here right now, what most people also say moving through this, but I can't ever be together with my twin flame now again, even if he separates with that karmic now. I would never come together with him because I'm so disgusted by the fact that he slept with another woman, slept with another partner, whatever. Don't worry. In spiritual truth, you are a spiritual virgin until you slept with your twin flame. This deep level of sexual coming togetherness, I'd say, it's only meant for you and your twin flame, and you can only ever experience it really with your twin flame. It's okay to feel that way. It's okay to be disgusted. It's just a matter of, loving yourself through it and forgiving yourself, forgiving him for moving through this. And it really doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter because there's only union between you and him and nothing else. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments. Let's go deeper. What is that he feels about you and him? Let the card speak. It says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. He loves you. He does love you. And I feel like deeply he loves and appreciates that you express your love for him, that he sees you being already kind of like a tamed woman, a woman that has everything settled in her life and is growing up and taking care of her finances, taking care of her, living her life purpose, living the best perfect job for yourself, clearing out everything that doesn't belong in your life. He feels like, wow, this woman is growing up and I want to be with a woman who has figured her shit out and I don't have to save her because your man is not your savior. You are your savior. And he is his savior. But no worries, we are going deeper here. Have more to share on this. But all in all, he really, truly loves you. There is no one else that he loves more than you. He can't. Even if he tries to, he can't. And even you can't love someone more than your twin flame, because all the love that you already feel, all the love that you ever felt with someone else was love between you and your twin flame. It's a sacred union, and your love can never be leaked away in your union. Now, isn't that powerful? So let's go deeper. What is blocking him to access that truth in his heart? That is a good thing. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Oh, what I get here is that he is kind of like failing to see himself as a divine child of God, like innocent. He's not seeing himself fully innocent. He feels like he's not allowed to make mistakes. Because of that, he's making up a perfect life like with fake partner, fake job, whatever, that is not meant for him, to make his wounds up. He feels really, really hurt here. Maybe he has been hurt in the past, or maybe someone really like let him down, and now he's closing himself off because he feels like, wow, I don't want to get hurt like this again. I choose someone that I kind of like superficially feel at least a little bit safe with, and no one can ever like hurt me like I experienced hurt before. And I feel looking at this deep hurt within himself is blocking him here, and seeing him innocent, knowing that he is already forgiven. I am going to share with you very, very soon what you can do to help him heal this, to unblock this block within himself, okay? So now let's see, what is that same block within you? And the card says, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yep. First thing I got from this card is that you and your twin flame, I already said it, I have to say it again, you share one consciousness. It doesn't matter what's happening on the outside. Your union is first and foremost on the inner. And when you always feel that on the inner, then your union will manifest on the outside. It is law. It is the law of attraction. It's just law. It will happen naturally. And your block here is basically everything that I shared as well. Maybe you feel like you're not innocent. Maybe you feel like something, your good, can be taken away from you. Maybe you fear that abandonment is real, that you can be left alone. Maybe you pretend somewhere within yourself on the outside, yeah, I'm fine, I'm totally fine, I have everything in order in my life and controlling and everything, but you are not in control. The universe is. Your heart is in control. Your union is in control. Love is in control. And when you learn to relax and let the universe do its job, and you just flow with life, you just ground, you are safe, you are loved, you are supported, and you also ask for help. This was a card for your man as well, and this card is for you as well. Like, you can ask for help, and you should ask for help. Like, in my experience, I could have never, ever healed through a third-party situation and addictions and whatnot in my life without the right support. And with that being said, I feel like this is the perfect conclusion for this reading. It was so beautiful. And I now announce to you what can help your divine masculine heal faster and unblock all the situations in his life to really come to the truth, see the truth that you are meant to be together and that karmic is not for him. Meaning, like, when you heal, when you learn to take responsibility for your feelings, one step at a time, and be very compassionate with your man, with yourself. Loving him is loving yourself, and loving yourself is loving him. Then he will reflect that back to you. He needs your help. He needs your support here. And one way to support him right away is to check out our free, completely free introductory e-course on our website. It has many lessons in it. It's in super depth, and it will help you tremendously on your journey, and you will have many benefits from signing up to this. And so check it out. Let me know how you liked it, and let me know how you resonated with this reading. For now, I bless your union and thank you for listening. Hear you in the next reading.